Hey guys, it is Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. Today's going to be real quick. I decided not to do Facebook Live today just because I didn't get any feedback on my last video from anyone wanting any subject matter. So I decided to kind of wing it today, and the schedule got busy and I got lost in time. So, real quick, like maybe 5-10 minutes today, I just want to talk about getting shit done. And by getting shit done, I mean, as first responders, we get shit done. When someone calls 911, when someone calls for our help, when we get to whatever scene, whatever it be, law enforcement, you know, healthcare emergency, fire, whatever it is, we do our jobs without hesitation. We know what we have to do. We have the resources and the training, and we get shit done. One of the things that often gets overlooked um, with mental health and PTSD in the first responder world, I shouldn't even say it gets overlooked. It gets part of the, dare I say, stigma with it is that people who have it or acknowledge it or are going through it are weak. And anyone who watches what I do on Facebook or social media or anything knows that that is not how I feel in regards to admitting that either the job has affected you in some way or admitting that you have mental health problems or issues or you're going through depression or PTSD. However, there is a fine line. And one of the things that people often get caught up in or are afraid to talk about is what do you do when people just won't get shit done? And I fell into that trap for a long time when I first got help, real help, that I wouldn't commit to a healthier lifestyle, which is part of the key to resiliency and post-traumatic growth, right? Is finding that new behavior, finding that new lifestyle, removing the toxicity from your life so you can in fact move on and heal. Because as anyone who does even a real quick Google search with PTSD, especially complex, you'll find out that the main reason it's so destructive is because it becomes your new behavior. So getting back to the subject in hand, it gets to be really tough when, especially when you're in it yourself. And you have the tools, right? You have your toolbox, you have all the tools you've been given, all the resources you've been given, you know what needs to be done. But it's almost, you become so comfortable in the behavior created that looking at using these resources or creating this new personality or living by this new behavior becomes very scary. Again, from an outside point of view, though, when you're trying to help people, when you're there to kind of guide people, it can be very, very frustrating, especially when you've been there, to sort of look at someone or people or you know whatever it may be who have the tools and the training used loosely, I guess, to be able to better their lives, and they seem to be stuck. They seem to be almost wanting to spin, and it's difficult because you want to grab that person, smack them upside the head and be like, knock it the F off. And in some cases that may be justified. I'm not saying there's not dumb, stubborn people in the world, but at some point on your path of healing, especially once you've gotten over that hump, where you were in the ocean by yourself, you were grasping for someone's hand and no one was there. Once you have someone's hand and people have shown you towards shore, you may not be on shore, you may still be out in those waves. Once you have the direction and once you have those tools and resources, you got to get shit done. And it is hard. It is not easy. And one of the things I like to quote these days is that it is not easy, but it is simple. And in the last 8 months, with all the work I've done, and with the people I've networked with who do similar, who have done similar work in order to find their post-traumatic growth and healing, it is a very simple path. It is very simple tools and resources in order to start yourself down and live by this new behavior, this healthy lifestyle, if you will. And that's sort of what I mean by getting shit done. As first responders, we get shit done until the traumas and the PTSD and whatever really starts affecting our professional life. We get shit done. That is no different once we're on the path to healing and the path to post-traumatic growth. You gotta get shit done. And a lot of people, I think, are afraid to sort of push people who need it, because I think a lot of people are fearful of pushing that person to the dark side, right? That you push too hard, that person's going to kill itself. That's not how it works. I can tell you that from experience. For the most part, probably 99% of the time, if you push someone in regards to support and getting them to live a healthier lifestyle, 99% of the time, you're not going to push them into suicidation. And that's what today is all about. Getting shit done. We need to start after we begin the healing process and we have the resources and we have the support. You got to own your shit and you got to get it done. And it's a hard thing to do. I struggle with it. I know people who are struggling with it. There will always be people who will struggle with it. But just know that if you got shit done on the job, you can get shit done in your life. Those are your words of wisdom for today. I hope everyone has a good day. I don't know what my plan is for the rest of this week. This was a short one. Again, if someone would like me to talk about something, I will talk about anything. Comment, private message me, whatever. Like the videos, I'll keep putting them up. Little topics here and there. I think I'll keep them to under 10 minutes. 25 is a lot. So chat it up. Let me know. Hopefully I'll be back end of the week. Thanks, guys. Take care.